Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Morara Kebaso went to Embu to inspect some of the stalled project in that area, and then after that address the residents in the push for civic education to let people understand what they should be expecting the government to do, and not just be there to be lied to and see everything going wrong, but you keep on supporting the same regime. So he had good time addressing the people. There was a massive crowd to address. Some even ended up giving him some money to fuel his vehicle back to Nairobi. That's how good it was. He also shared out a lot of information about the stalled project. You know, you find that there is a hospital that is not functioning, but in the same hospital, according to the government record, it is working. A hospital that is intended to serve a whole community, a huge community, that women will give birth on the road because there is no maternity, no medicine in hospital. So many issues. So, on his way back to Nairobi, Morara Kebaso was involved in a road accident.
Nani mlevi yako wapi? Bado anaongea. Sasa si ashukuru Mungu kwamba kwanza is alive. First thank God that you are alive, alafu tuanze kuongea story. Ndio. Wapi yo mzee? And why is he drunk? Nipasuka taya zote na ikatoa airbags. Kama ako sawa? Is she okay?
Yeah.
Ako poa?
Just in shock. In shock, yeah.
She's in shock, eh?
Yeah.
It was a head-on collision.
The registration number of the vehicle involved in this accident is KCP 322B. Now, when you hear of an accident involving a politician or a senior person in the government, so many questions will come out. Was it just a normal accident or there were other things? Because when I see this, I remember accidents that involve politicians like George Saitot, Rojode, Ogola, the former CDF, the late, and many other people. So many questions will come out. Was it planned? And at most issues, many people will be convinced that this accident was planned. That has been the issue. And when it comes to investigation, for example, ukikuuliza mambo ya Ogola ilifikia wapi, it is silent. So you will never get to conclusion of the investigation. But above all, there is information that has been shared out also as far as the driver of this vehicle is concerned, which is raising so many issues. The same Morara Kebaso asked a question and he shared these images. Is this the same person? To me, shots look different, but I also know that photos taken under different lighting usually alter color. So I am confused now. You can see the person in a white cap. Then, where Morara Kebaso was addressing the public, there is also a person in white cap The shirt looked almost similar, checked shirt. He is among the crowd. Then he also went on to share another photo where he wrote, "Help me find him." He's also asking, "Guys, I need help find this guy. In the confusion, he has slipped away and left his wrecked car. I just want to confirm that his escape is out of genuine fear. I don't want to overthink. Kama ako Guinea, akuje tumalize hii story. Accidents happen. Ni hali ya maisha, but akitoroka it starts looking like something else." So this fight confirms that the owner of this vehicle, after this fatal accident, he ran away. That means if the vehicle was in a state that he can drive, he would have not run away. He will be in the vehicle but run away while he driving the vehicle. That means he got out of this vehicle and ran away. Ingekuwa ni historia hit and run. So many questions come out. If this was just an accident that happened, which was not planned, why do you run away? Kwanza gari imeumia kwa kiwango hicho. Why do you run away? So by the fact that the person ran away, it raises so many questions. Why did he, had to get out of the vehicle and run? Then now, those other images coming out, you will easily think that they are the same people. That one. Now, if it reaches that extent, whereby the people look the same, and if it might be the same person in the rally and now involved in this accident, then the conclusion will be that this person who was in that crowd was not there to listen to Morara Kebaso. He was not there because he agreed with Morara Kebaso. He was there as a surveillance, harsh surveillance. That is his duty. Therefore, he might be a hired person for a specific job to execute. Huwezi kwa ile rally, then wewe ndio unakuja hapa unagonga huyu jamaa, tena ni wewe ndio huyo unatoroka. Gari lako linabaki katika hii hali iko. This might be a story of hit and run. It's a harsh surveillance attached to Morara Kebaso, maybe to follow him and watch him carefully, then plan to finish him, maybe through a road accident. Because right now, Morara Kebaso akipotea, kutakuwa na maswali mengi ya kuuliza serikali kulingana na ile kazi anafanya kwa saizi. Oversight. So they know, having gone through the protest organized by the Gen Zs, then ukuja hapa, you finish one of them, italeta maswali mengi, unless ikuwe ni njia kama ya road accident, ambayo mtasema mnachunguza na ilikuwa ni labda hajapotea tu ama amepigwa risasi. There will be such kind of questions being raised. That's why Morara Kebaso is also concerned that how comes hawa jamaa wanafanana, yule mwenye alikuwa kwa rally na huyu mwenye amehusika kwa ajali? Was it planned? That is the question he is trying to ask and look for answers. Ikifika hapo, then indeed we can see how the government is feeling the pressure exerted by Morara Kebaso through his unique way of oversighting the government by focusing more on stalled project, which already the money has been given out. You release the money to do the project. The money released is about three quarter of the amount. But you look at the project, ni kama hata haiko halfway. Some project, the full amount has been given, but the project is not even halfway, not complete. And it seems like it is a project that has been abandoned, that you cannot think of hii itakuja kumaliziwa. Ni kama iliachwa sasa iharibike hivyo. Such questions have been raised. The issue of fake promises. Ruto will get to a place, launch a project, relaunch and relaunch. It will never be completed. Morara Kebaso has been going to such areas and expose the lies through the civic education. The government is not happy. When they are not happy and they don't have a way to contain you, they go for this kind of approach. And if indeed they have reached this level, it means someone from the government has been trying to reach out to Morara Kebaso to compromise him in one way or another to stop what he's doing. But it seems Morara Kebaso might have refused to be compromised. Sababu haikuangi tu mtu anakupangia hali kama hii. Cha kwanza watajaribu kufikia hadi ikiwezekana wakupee warning. Ikiwezekana even threats. When it seems that you are not cooperating with them, they resort to such crucial kind of a solution. Kwanza wamekufikia kwanza wakupea warning. And Morara Kebaso talked about, phone calls from State House. Then the State House spokesperson, he came out even on a radio to intimidate Morara Kebaso and Jeff Koinange during the interview. Ukiona hii alafu kuja uone hii, it is not far from truth that there can be a possibility that Ruto called Morara Kebaso, State House operatives try to call him to use every means to stop him. There can be such kind of a possibility. So as Morara continues with the issue of oversight, he will need Kenyans to support him even with their prayers. Mambo mengine, yani watu wazuri hawatawahi pata environment that will enable them to do what they think is right. The government is in panic, it is shaken, and therefore they are trying to use even orthodox means to solve a problem.